The grandmother in Swaziland, is it paternal or maternal grandmother?
I don't have a grandmother in Swaziland. I never said, maybe you didn't hear me.
You don't have?
No, there's no picture of me, President Ramaphosa.
I can show you.
Show me.
I'll show you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you.
Thank you very, very much once again, Chair. And good evening, Mr. Matlala.
Good evening.
I just want to say to you that the other witnesses who came in here, like General Kwanas is still going to come back here. And the evidence which you have given us today as well, has to be tested. Yes. As I said earlier, I think I said this is not a court of law. We are probing here. We are not crucifying anyone. Now, I'm going to start by asking you, do you know Major General Sinona from the DPCI is the hawk boss in KwaZulu-Natal?
Yes, I do.
How long do you know him?
5 or 6 years.
Because I understand that he said that you've grown up together. Is it true?
No. They didn't say that.
No, I'm saying him.
We grew up together.
Yes.
He's older than me.
I'm sorry?
He's older than me.
Yes, he's older than you. But he mentioned that he played football with you as well. But yeah, if you say no, it means is incorrect what he was telling General Mkwanazi. Now, are you aware of any criminal cases? Like earlier, I think Honorable Breitenbeck asked you about him, that he used to work in Silverton as a head of investigation and as a head of organized crime unit.
And when was that?
Some years before you went to KwaZulu-Natal.
Maybe
you were not aware.
No.
Lieutenant Mkwanazi told us that you are very close to Lieutenant Sibia. Is that true?
That is not.
How do you know Lieutenant Sibia? Besides that, you went whilst he was acting, if I remember well, that he must resolve your matters at Vachais, if I remember well. Was it for the first time you've seen General Sibia?
Yes, in 2024.
Yes. Is it true that Lieutenant General Sibia and his driver, a policeman, collects cash on monthly basis from somebody somewhere in Senten? Did you ever told General Mkwanazi about that?
No.
Now, Mkwanazi never said you are part and parcel of the so-called drug cartels. He never said so when he appeared before us. That I can assure you. He said there are people who are members of the so-called a drug cartel. But I'm going to put it to you. Do you know any drug cartel members? No. Do you know any drug cartel members?
No.
Besides what was mentioned at Matlala Madlanga Commission?
No.
I think I said this is not a court of law. We are probing here. We are not crucifying anyone. Now, I'm going to start by asking you, do you know Major General Sinona from the DPCI is the hawk boss in KwaZulu-Natal?
Yes, I do.
How long do you know him?
5 or 6 years.
Because I understand that he said that you've grown up together. Is it true?
No. They didn't say that.
No, I'm saying him.
We grew up together.
Yes.
He's older than me.
I'm sorry?
He's older than me.
Yes, he's older than you, but he mentioned that he played football with you as well. But yeah, if you say no, it means is incorrect what he was telling General Mkhwanazi. Now, are you aware of any criminal cases? Like earlier, I think Honorable Breitenberg asked you about him, that he used to work in Silverton.
Okay.
As a head of investigation and as a head of organized crime unit.
And when was that?
Some years before you went to KwaZulu Natal.
Maybe it's
You were not aware.
No.
Lieutenant Mkhwanazi told us that you are very close to Lieutenant Sibiya. Is that true?
That is not.
How do you know Lieutenant Sibiya? Besides that, you went whilst he was acting, if I remember well, that he must resolve your matters at Vachais, if I remember well. Was it for the first time you've seen General Sibiya?
Yes, in 2024.
Yes.
Yes.
Is it true that Lieutenant General Sibiya and his driver, a policeman, collects cash monthly, on monthly basis from somebody somewhere in Sandton? Did you ever told General Mkhwanazi about that?
No.
Now, Mkhwanazi never said you are part and parcel of the so-called drug cartels. He never said so when he appeared before us. That I can assure you. He said there are people who are members of the so-called a drug cartel. But I'm going to put it to you. Do you know any drug cartel members?
No.
Do you know any drug cartel members?
No.
Besides what was mentioned at Matlala Madlanga Commission?
No.
So is it not true that somebody, or anyway, because you said now, you said that you don't know him, and I don't think that it will be fair for me to ask you this question. Lieutenant General Mkhwanazi is a provincial commissioner. Do you know that?
Yes, I know.
General Mkhwanazi said that the meeting where you met him in Durban, I think you ended up at Pels.
Yes, that's true.
He said that meeting was not organized by former Minister Bheki Cele. It was organized by Major General Sinono.
I'm the one who organized Mr. Sinono.
Yeah, I'm just putting to you what he said, because he'll come back and respond for himself. He corroborated what you said, that you arrived, you were at Oyster Box next to Beverly Hills. And then he said, when the call came, he was told he must come to Oyster Box, and he said, no, he's not coming there. You must come out. You came up with a small car, and then you gave him the description of the car.
Who, me?
No, well, I Major General Sinono, but Major, not you, Sinono said that, I remember very, very well, that when you come out, he will see you is at Belleville Hills. Then you will follow him, as you said yourself, that you went to Pearls, the boom gate, you opened, and you went to a penthouse there. Am I right?
Yes.
Now, then you were arrested. Am I right? Besides that, you raised an issue about, before you were arrested, there's this guy called Neji from Midstream. In his own version, he said Neji was called right on the spot when you were, the three of you, at Pals, by Major General, by yourself, because he said that the so-called kidnapping and the torture has got nothing to do with him, because That is the DPCI matter. So the issue of him, the case being opened for him, it was a fabricated story. And there's a person who was kidnapped. They went to the Nature guy works with a private.
Yes.
The kidnapper. Do you know anything about Malelane, that they went to trace that person who was kidnapped in Malelane, in Mpumalanga?
Malelane, no.
You don't know anything about that?
It's Malelane in Mpumalanga.
Yeah, in Malelane. Remember, just before the border, there's Malelane. So the person who was kidnapped, why Nature was called, is because there was a person, a Muslim for that matter, who was kidnapped, and they looked for him, and they went to Malelane. Unfortunately, he was not there. There was a border policeman who was involved, alleged involved in the kidnapping of that person. And unfortunately, that house of that policeman was burned down after the visit of these investigators of Major General Sinon. You don't know that?
No, I don't know that.
So the discussion that it's your son and Nature's son, they went school together. General Mkhwanazi says it's not so, because he was called. You called him on the same day.
I called who?
You called that Nature because it resides in Midstream. Where you've got a house there in Midstream. That's what he told us.
First of all, why would I call him? Because by then I did not even know. I knew him after that because I had to go and look for him. So I did not call him there.
But anyway, I'm just putting that to you, that he's going to tell us that you called that gentleman on the same day when you were at Pals.
Okay.
And you know him before that. Now, the issue that he asked you to call him to withdraw the case, that's your version, am I right?
Yes.
But he said that he doesn't even know who was tortured. Because the DPCI, hence I'm saying the truth will be revealed at the end of the day. That who's telling the truth.
I think there's also a video of that.
That's fine, thank you. Now, you know, I think that you were lured to, in fact, you were brought into Durban for one reason only. One reason only. Because you know that the disclosing operational engagement with investigative subjects prematurely will have violated the 3 substanding orders on sensitive matters. In other words, Major General Sisinono brought you to Durban for you to give, like an informer, like an informer in a way. You were being under investigation by General Mkhwanazi. What would be your take on that?
They brought me as an informer.
Now, what I'm saying, Major General Snono, the one you said is your brother, brought you to General Mkhwanazi, not in good faith. What's your take on that?
First of all, I will say he did not bring me to Mr. Mkhwanazi. To Mr. Mkhwanazi, I was brought by General Tele. So he did not know before that I was supposed to meet him.
Yeah, but remember, Minister Tele was not there.
Yes.
Yes.
So you're saying...
So I'm saying, if he comes back to us and say, and collaborate what I'm asking you now, because that's what he told us, to say, the meeting was arranged by Major General Sinon,
yes,
not Minister Begitele. And Begitele was not there, am I right?
Yes, he was not there, yes.
Now, you know the general principle of investigative confidentiality. and the need to avoid compromising operatives, sources, or integrity of the broader inquiry. Because remember, General Mkhwanazi is a policeman. Now, the purpose of that meeting, I'm putting it to you, had nothing to do with favor, benefit, inducement, or corruption. Do you agree with me? Your meeting between yourself and General Mkhwanazi.
I don't know about that.
No, remember, you met him. You spoke and you told him your problem with your payment from the national office. Am I right? Am I right?
Yes.
And then he told you that he knows one general, Lieutenant General Kono.
Yes, Nkowa.
Yes. Now, he did not request that meeting, General Mkhwanazi. Am I right?
Yes.
He received no benefit of any kind from you. Am I right? He did not receive any benefit from you of any kind.
After the meeting?
Yes, after the meeting.
He requested me to convince that guy to withdraw the charges.
Yeah, but I'm saying to you, he did not receive any benefit of any kind from you.
It will be benefit if that guy withdrew charges against him.
Yeah, material benefit.
Oh, are you talking about money?
Material benefit of any kind.
Yes, I'll agree with you.
Did the meeting alter, restrain, redirect, or weaken the investigation into your tender network? What that meeting, the results of that meeting, was it a wasteful meeting for you? What is your take?
I will say, after a while, then I think it was wasteful.
It was a wasteful meeting. The trip was really a fruitless expenditure. Am I right? Now, the meeting was not probative of any wrongdoings. Do you agree with me on that again?
Yes.
It is therefore no material to us as parliamentarians in this inquiry unless it involves improper influences, which it did not. Am I right? It doesn't influence us by any means, your meeting.
It does not influence
us as a committee.
I don't know, because I've been asked here to testify, so I don't know if it does not or it does.
There might be a strongest factual defense by General Mkhwanazi when he appears before us again. Now, remember, General Mkhwanazi did not protected you for you not to be arrested. Am I right?
Yes.
The arrest occurred under the same investigative structure of Mkhwanazi, which he was overseeing. Am I right?
Yes.
The project leader, Lieutenant General Dumisani Khumalo, may have an operational lead to the project, but the appellant was their executive authority and his unit carried out the arrest on you. Do you agree? I'm talking about Mkhwanazi, because he's an appellant on this matter. Am I right?
Yes.
Hence, I'm saying to you that the trip to David and the meeting at Pels bear no fruit at all. Am I right? It was, as I said earlier, but we agreed on that. That it didn't benefit you, you know, am I right on that?
Yes.
Now we agreed that there was no result for that meeting. In fact, you were disappointed. Am I right?
After I was arrested.
Yeah, or after you are arrested. Are you aware that your payment, because remember, I think you are doing the so-called medical assessment in that tender which was cancelled by SAPS, am I right? They were supposed, in fact, not was supposed to. There were students who were supposed to go to college, am I right? Who
Yes.
needed a medical assessment.
Yes.
And some service providers complained that they are not paid by you because SAPS did not pay you. Am I right?
Yes.
And the intervention by Minister Senzo Mchunu was that he asked them to pay you for SAPS to be able to send those students to the different colleges. Am I right?
I don't know about that.
You didn't know about that?
Yes.
Yeah, let me put it to you. It was Senzo Mchunu who intervened, but he said they must only pay because he wants those students to go to the college. It was nobody. It was not Minister Kele. It was Senzo Mchunu himself who intervened to say they must pay you, otherwise we won't have anyone going to the college. In that meeting, let me put this to you, if that meeting had any improper purpose, the natural consequences would have been to shield you. Am I right? If that meeting.
Yes, I will say that, but if there were some other interferences, people came and then you find out you end up getting a highest bid. I said, no, listen, it's either me or him, you choose. So I think I was less important.
Yeah, I'll put it to you that the fact that arrest proceeded demonstrated that there was no favor exchange, no compromise, no improper influence, no corrupt relationship at all between yourself and General Mkhwanazi. Am I right?
I have my doubts there.
Because he's going to come and argue here to say that it did not required for him to disclose of every meeting with suspects, because in his job, what he does is normal for a senior police officials to meet investigative subjects without logging them as material disclosure, unless they raise conflict of interest or they create reasonable perception of impropriety. Do you agree with me on that?
I do.
Thank you. If neither of those criteria applied, in this case, it did not, or on that meeting which you had, it was not relevant to the committee for us to ask him about your meetings with him. Had no bearing on the substance of these allegations, carried no probative values unless the committee was examining a corruption of impropriety, which it was not in his conduct. And as well, your meeting was not about you paying him, alleged paying him, as you said that to one of my colleagues, that you could have lied if you wanted to and say you paid him, like you paid Minister Kele, am I right? So you were telling us the truth, that there was no material benefit. Am I right?
Yes, sir, you're right.
Therefore, this is where he can anchor the reasoning of policing norms. Police officials do not publicity catalogically every meeting that they have with suspect, routine investigative engagement, and covered by confidentiality, no political reporting. I think you know that. Hence, as well, I think you are not interested in politics. Like when he said that in that meeting there was a so-called Zulu, what was it? Zulu. It's a Zulu war. To publicity list such meetings in parliamentary, in a parliamentary, they will have compromised the informants, expose investigative methodology, undermine parallel inquiries, allow suspect to map up investigative strategy. That's what Mkhwanazi will tell us when he comes back. And I think I'm not putting this to you maliciously, because as we are here, as you said yourself, that you want to tell us the truth. And I don't have a doubt that we are lying to us, because we are under oath. Am I right? Whatever you told us is what we've experienced. You said to us Some other matters, you know, you might have forgotten them. I think that's what you said yesterday. And we said, we understand, because you said you are in a solitary confinement, you know, and your phone as well, and some of your gadgets are not with you, am I right? Now, it is critical. A fact is that if disclosure will have changed the credibility, the integrity of investigation, because we are under investigation, and I think we are aware of that. I must say this to you. It might be justified. I only needed to disclose the interactions that were relevant to the committee mandate or suggestive of improper influence, as I said earlier to you. The conclusion of that meeting which you had with Major General Sinona and Lieutenant General Mukwanas, there was no corruption there. Do you agree? Which transpired in your meeting.
But there was suggestion of corruption.
There was suggestion of corruption, but there was no corruption.
Technically, it was, because there was suggesting that I need to work with General Nkua.
Yeah, but I mean, if somebody refers you to someone, is that corruption? If I say to you, you come to me, you say we are not paid. Do you know Honorable Nomvalo? I know Honorable Nomvalo. I pick up a call and said, Mr. Nomvalo, there's a complaint, but unfortunately, it's not within my competency to help him. Can you please attend to that? Like any normal citizen.
Yeah, but when you tell me that this person, they've been paying him this much, so for you to get your things sorted, you also need to pay him this much. Isn't that corruption?
To pay who?
I'm saying if he suggested that I needed to work with General Nkua the same way and manner that she was working with the previous service provider for my stuff to be sorted, I'm asking,
yeah,
isn't it that some sort of corruption to suggest that I need to work with someone and pay them in order for my stuff to be sorted?
For me, is that there's an allegation against Lieutenant General, you said Nkua.
Nkua, yes.
Is there a credible evidence that she's corrupt?
No.
Or is an allegation that she works with whoever, another company?
Yes, he backed up by saying that she's buying property that she cannot afford, unless if he was lying to me about that. Because he even gave me an address of one property which I went to check it out and even took the pictures. So unless if even that property, it was just a diversion. But if that property really belongs to her, meaning he was not lying to me.
Right. So there was a favor or there was no favor on you by General Mukwanas?
There was no favor.
Any influence beside the issue of Lieutenant General Nkua that you must see him?
Yeah, there's nothing.
No consignment of any of your cases you are facing now?
I didn't have cases before when I was with him.
No contradiction? Or there was any contradiction in your view now as we are sitting here?
Contradiction?
Yes.
Contradiction meaning that we didn't agree on something?
Yes.
Yes, I didn't agree on the fact that he was saying that if I do not do what he wanted, he will charge me for attempted murder.
But for me, from where I'm sitting, I think the investigation proceeded to the arrest of you. Hence we are here today, am I right? By the same man.
Yes, but the reasons for that, I don't know what led him to do that.
My last one will be, I think it will be like a follow-up, because I didn't get it clear about, what is it, Jermaine?
Jermaine?
Yes. Who's Jermaine Brin?
He's a guy who's been he's been convicted for, but he paid fine for that conviction. Convicted for impersonating people using voice manipulation technology. That I can take your voice and call someone, pretend to be you. And also identity manipulation. I can call someone using your phone number as if it's you, but it's not you. Yes.
And your historical relationship?
I do not have a historical relationship with him.
Do you know Paulo O'Sullivan?
Yes, I know him.
What's your relationship with him?
I don't have a relationship. I know him as a forensic investigator.
Did you ever had a meeting with him?
I've never met him.
Or you only know him as a forensic agent?
Yes.
And do you have his number?
No, I don't have.
Brown Mokgotsi, is he your friend?
No, he's not a friend.
He is the one who I said that yesterday. He impersonated himself as one of the ministerial staff, am I right?
Yes, yes.
At Madlanga Commission, unfortunately, because we are arrested, you don't know what he said there.
Yeah.
Now, you said you paid him how much?
I will say between 150 and 200,000.
For the January ANC, January 8th.
Yeah, yes.
And as you said, you promised us that you even have the names as well of those who travel, which you paid for their traveling arrangements. Am I right?
Yes.
You already sent it to us already.
I think they are somewhere in the bundles. I saw them in the. I also have them, but I don't know if they already gave them to you.
Okay. My last parting shot, there was on the media the issue. Do you know the Treasurer General of the African National Congress, Gwen Ramaphosa?
Yes, I know her.
Have you ever funded her?
No.
Nothing?
No.
There's a picture of you with President Ramaphosa. Is it fabricated or is he your friend?
Where?
No, I'm saying on the media.
President Ramaphosa.
You don't have?
No, there's no picture of me with President Ramaphosa.
I can show you.
Show me.
I'll show you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you.
I'll send the chair.
Thank you so much.
Honorable Skhosana is busy with Photoshop here.
Honorable members, thank you so much. Let me just check this with you. The grandmother in Swaziland, is it paternal or maternal grandmother?
I don't have a grandmother in Swaziland. I never said, maybe you didn't hear me nicely. I said KZN, not Swaziland.
Didn't you say from KZN to Swaziland?
No. You didn't hear me
okay, it's fine. Is it maternal or paternal?
Maternal, yeah.
It's maternal. It's where your mother comes from.
Yes.
So your mother is Matlala.
My mother's mother.
Your grandmother?
Yes.